welcome back. So let's just get right into it. So Christmas as we know it is God's son Jesus's birthday, when Jesus was born, right? And this is super important for a lot of people. The religious meaning, some people just celebrate more of the spiritual vibe. They like the lights, they like the decor, they like this music. Everybody has a different notion in how they celebrate holidays. Everybody celebrates holidays different, but I wanted to specifically talk about this because I think it's important to understand that Christmas is not about giving, right? Being that it was the birth of Jesus, it pretty much means joy, hope, and love, right? And that's kind of what a lot of people tend to spread around this time, right? But there's also another side of Christmas that a lot of people don't talk about, and I am going to be talking about that a lot more in this Vlogmas series, that, you know, holidays do come with holiday depression, right? And it's kind of because, you know, around this time, we want to be happy, right? We want to be joyful. We want to have hope. But how can we have hope when so many of our loved ones are gone? Or how can we have hope if we don't even have the money to afford the things that we want during this time? Or how can we have joy if, you know, families are broken? And, you know, there's just so many things that, you know, people look at. But a lot of the times, guys, it has a lot to do with your perspective. Now, you might not have it all. You might not have the gifts. You might not have all the joy and love that you desire, guys, but you can create that environment, right? You can create that amongst the family that you create. Now, sometimes the family that we're born into, the family that we now have, or the family that adopted us, the family that we've adopted ourselves, they might not have everything like we want, like on the TVs and the shows and on the media, right? But you have to focus on creating that experience for yourself, right? And understand the number one rule: Christmas is not about gifts. Why? Because a lot of us think Christmas is about the gifts you open on Christmas Day, right? But a lot of the times it's really about the people around you. It's really about the people who are feeding you during this season, the people that are giving you that good advice, that are motivating you to do better in life, that are spreading you love, that are holding your hand, that are giving you hugs, that are giving you kisses, things like that, right? Because those are the things that are gifts, right? The gifts are the memories. The gifts are the moments. The gifts are not wrapped in wrapping paper, right? The true gifts in your life are who is in your life, right? And I think we undervalue the people in our lives. Now, if you look around your circle and you're like, oh, I don't have good people in my life. These people are either, you know, greedy, or these people are always asking me for stuff, or these people are always negative, or these people have a bad mindset, or whatever the case may be, right? You need to change your circle, right? Because you are a product of your environment. But even more than that, your environment affects your happiness. So if these people around you aren't happy, then you may not be happy, right? And so the main point of this message is to understand that the gift is within yourself, right? The gift is not about buying things. It's about obtaining true relationships with people in your life, whether they're family, whether they're friends, whether they're colleagues, whether they're coworkers, whether they're classmates, right? You want to make sure that you have high value relationships, because that is what makes Christmas. That is what the gift is all about. The gift is about the time you spend, right? Because think about it. We only spend Christmas morning, quote unquote, opening gifts. And then the rest of the holiday season and the rest of the day is spent celebrating, enjoying the space, enjoying the time with the people you care about, right? And that's the big message. Now, gifts are really for children, and we should all know that by now, you know. The gifts are for children, right? But for us adults, we have to really value the people in our lives. And there was a lot of things recently that kind of opened my eyes to why I wasn't having a great Christmas experience over the years, or why I wasn't enjoying the holidays like I felt other people around me were, or people on my social media feed were, or some of my close friends were. It was because, guys, I was yearning and desiring things that I didn't have, right? And I had no control over having. I didn't have control over having my dad there for Christmas, right? I didn't have that control. But the things that I do have control over are setting the tone for how I want my family to celebrate and spend Christmas, or celebrate and spend Thanksgiving, or celebrate and spend New Year's Eve or New Year's Day together, right? It's about you kind of stepping up and knowing, hey, this is how I want this time in my life to be, or this is how I want this season in my life to be, so I'm gonna manifest that. That is really you being the one to take initiative in planning a Christmas party, right? Or you being the one to take initiative to, hey, let's have Thanksgiving at my house, or let's plan Thanksgiving, right? And I think for a lot of us younger folks, we feel awkward about that, right? We think, oh, you know, granny or auntie or mama or daddy or pops or granny or grandpa, you know, or pawpaw, you know, they're going to host the event. They're going to do that, right? But when they can't, or when they won't, or somebody doesn't do it, who's going to do it, right? If you want these memories and these experiences in your life, it really comes down to you stepping up to the plate. Now, I know I kind of got a little off balance from, the initial topic of Christmas isn't about gifts, but I really want you guys to be open-minded about how you look at the holidays and, knowing that everything is not going to be exactly how you want it. Sometimes in life, well, really a lot of times in life, you have to be the one to take the initiative. You have to be the one to say, hey, these last Christmases were so disconnected, right? These Christmases were disconnected. It wasn't a good time. I wasn't happy. I didn't even celebrate on the day. I didn't open any gifts. I didn't put up no trees. I'm just depressed. It's holiday depression. Do not fall into the trap, because you can control how you feel. It's mindset. Controlling how you think, right? Now, if you've recently lost somebody, it's different. It takes time. And I'm actually going to be doing a video on how to grieve during the holidays as well. But, the best thing that you can do is uplift yourself, because nothing is going to be perfect ever in life. Nothing will ever be perfect. And even if you think somebody on Instagram, they're having an amazing holiday season behind closed doors, it may not be that way, right? And I wish everybody an amazing Christmas season. I wish you guys an amazing 2020. I was gonna say 3. And I hope that you guys get through anything that you're going through that's, preventing you from truly being happy. Because my biggest goal is for the people around me, my followers, my family, my friends, to be happy and to discover what true happiness is. And, I'm gonna close this video by saying that gifts do not bring long-term happiness. The people in your life do. Okay? The relationships you have do. The memories you create do. Those bring long-term happiness. Now, I can open a gift, and even if it's something I really, really wanted, that excitement, right, is only going to last so long, right? But spending time with people and knowing the time you spent and enjoying the time, that happiness can last a lifetime, okay? Keep that in mind, guys, because I want you guys to enjoy this time, even if you're not around the right people. Cut them out, block them out, because you got to let them know, baby. It's Christmas time. It's about joy, love, and hope. Keep that in mind. Don't let nobody ruin it. And you set the tone for your happiness. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great night.